Hello, hello, people. How are we doing? Hello and welcome to this stream. I'm going to try something a little bit different as per usual. Evening Ian, evening Glenn, evening Daniel, evening Timothy. I'm running out of people to say. Evening Super Doctor, even. Mess your name up, sorry. Evening Sheila, evening Nigel. Yeah, I think we're going to be good. Who was it who said they were expecting a Ugbo announcement? Evening, Joshua. How you doing, mate? Yeah, the next one is Sheffield Wednesday versus CD Legs, or however you say it. Evening, John. How you doing, mate? How's the volume looking, guys? Let me know if it needs changing. Oh, that looks alright, actually. Looking at the meter. Why worry again? Evening, Jez. I can see evening this time because I did the thing earlier. We are going to do mental health check-in, yes. We did a mental health check-in earlier. We had a really good stream earlier. I will stop shouting in it because I've got music on because I'm getting myself hyped up to stream. I generally, whenever I do videos, I tend to hype myself up with streams. Music in streams. Before I start, I get all ready with music. It's my like get going and stuff. Whoa, chat going mental. Hello, Jeff. I love you. Ian, Haley. How Finley doing? Where's my mouth gone? It's on that screen. Oh, there it is. Sounding great. The potential breaking new. Is that potentially a breaking new Ugbo signing? Nah, I don't think it is. I wish. 9.98 for Maple Leaf. Hey, Maple Leaf, how you doing, mate? How you doing? How's the weather over there? You doing well? Nothing. Like I said before, I don't think we're signing until we're back in the UK. I've said this. 9.10. Good evening, Jake. Hey, John. Enjoyed the match today. Like the format. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Ian Puncher 41. Hope you're well, mate. Love the shirt. Ian all. Mental 9 for me. Up the effing owls. Buzzing for the season. Need detail to donate to the family and the channel, please. If you want to donate to the channel and the family, mate, there should be something on it called a soup. You see the little dollar sign at the bottom of your screen that says show your support. Hit that and it should be able to do it that way. Any update on Dembele? Jez, Dembele could be going to, sadly, Bolton of all places, which is not going to be nice, but I understand it. In and all, I'm going to say 6 car repair estimate. Oh, ouch. Yeah, I can understand that being a bad one. I can understand that not being good. Up fans are always what we don't have to agree thing. No good news is good news. True. All is great weather, fine. Hope you take care. I managed to get the aircon working. My issue is with the aircon is I need to get my sound settings right so it works, and it's not there yet. I'm all hands tonight. I've got a slight new obsession. I'm kind of into Nerf guns, which isn't good. The ADHD side of me is not good because that's going to be a new hyperfixation. Not good. Bolton needs to play for Maghome. He doesn't look like he's going back there. Yeah, I understand that. And if they get him for like $1 million plus add-ons, I think that'll be decent for him. And he already knows League One as well. So he's already shown that he can do it. Maybe the Championship is a little step up. I don't know. 34 people, 13 likes. Get the likes up, people. I much appreciate it. Yeah, it's his little brother, Paris Mahoma. Thank you very much, Green Fingers. Much appreciate that, mate. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. And thank you for your message midweek. I appreciated that because you noticed I had that seizure at the end, which wasn't great. I appreciate that, mate. Much appreciate that. Hello, Punk. Love the stream. Thank you very much. How did we all like the intrepid... that's not how you speak English. How did we all like the stream that I did today for the watch along? It was a long one. It was about 2 hours. I was absolutely shattered at the end of it. It was good though. It's been really good fun. Cheer Greenfield, much appreciate it, mate. As you all saw, I had a slight seizure at the end of one of my videos yesterday. My brain was just not braining. It's a mixture of heat, antidepressants, all of the above. It doesn't help. 29 people watching, 18 likes. Get those likes up. Much appreciate it. One of the things, if you want, just out of interest, when people are thinking, if you want a way of supporting the channel, become a channel member for $4.99 and you get other videos as well, which is good. That's the way you can keep it going, continue if you want to. Don't do it if you can't, though. For God's sake, don't do it if you can't. Ian and Jake, really good work this afternoon. Thank you, mate. Was helpful. In bother, it's his brother was at the Blue too. Ah, yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yeah. I think he loved his time at Birmingham more than he enjoys his time here. I loved it because the commentary was in German. I didn't realise their commentary was going to be in German. I guessed it was going to be. And I'll be honest with you, it was all very, very last minute. Like, when I say last minute, I think I went at like 10:30, 11 o'clock going, you know what, sod it. I'm going to stream it and do a watch along. And I enjoyed it. In the end, I think it hit 2,000 views overall. So it's done really good numbers. So I do appreciate it. It really does help the algorithm and make me understand it, because I've got a setup that I can use now for live streams. This is going to be like the live stream setup. I will still like do stuff at the Mac and stuff. Cheers, mate. Usually me that looks out for that, but I wasn't around. It's nice to know I was looking out for Joe. Yeah, I appreciate that. DJ, I appreciate that also, Green Fingers. It's just like, it's nice when people can see it and know what it is, to just go, you okay? Because that looked a bit, yeah. It knocked me out, I'm not going to lie. Last night I had a couple of seizures which weren't great. It killed me. Don't forget that like button. Yep, everything helps. 28 of you in and 19 likes. But the thing is, I think we've had a good pre-season away. I generally think we've had a really good pre-season away. Today's result was better, but today's result wasn't played as a traditional game. I think having the bit where you could start helped us a little bit. Great stream, decent fun from Wendy. Am I right in saying we conceded one while we didn't concede one while Beadle was in net. The 2 goals were when Pitchall was in net. And to be fair, both goals were mistakes in the defence. Pitchall pulled off some excellent saves in that first period of 30 minutes or so. Really good saves. Like, really impressive. The only thing I don't like about Beadle, and I said it in the stream, I really don't like a parrying keeper. I don't know why we've suddenly gone into this model of keeper parrying and not catching it, holding on to it. I don't know. It helped me see the game rather than just focus on the result and the highlight. Brilliant. No, I mean the entire pre-season, 1 goal, 1 against Salzburg, but I think that's the only one. Yeah, he did. 1. Like I say, results don't matter. It's all about fitness drills and putting things into practice. I agree. Gassama and Masaba looked really good. Masaba and Gassama put some muscle on. Last season, they would normally get bullied off the ball. They would normally get bullied off the ball quite easily. And they didn't, which was nice to see. There were a lot more on it. I don't know if there'll be any testimonial coverage. If there is, I will try and do it. It all depends on what I'm doing on that day. I know we've got a birthday party to go to in the evening, so we'll see. The verdict on pre-season will come when the season starts, but you can't accuse Danny the boys not taking it serious. No, there were some meaty challenges going in that game as well. I'm surprised people like Valerie and Johnson stayed on the pitch. I won't lie. It's all about fingers while young keepers avoid injuries. Ah, thank you, John. That's a bit of insight. I like that. That really does help. A little insight there always helps. Knowledge is power, as they say. Also, these are addictive. Not good. But yeah, it's been meaty, polite. Yeah. It did feel like some of them were practicing ready for the Steel City derby. It did feel like, right, we're going to get our tackles in for Steel City. We'll go in flying. But there was some strong tackles going in. I thought the ref was pretty shit, but pre-season, so I'm not going to bother having to go to a ref. Oh, let me turn this light off. How's that look? That's better. Bit more moody looking. That light would do my head in, hurt my eyes. So there we go. Other drinks are also available. I ain't sponsored by anyone, so I'm going to drink whatever. If I was sponsored by them, I'd be like, yep, that's fine. But yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. It's very, very interesting at the minute. And the second was offside. Yep, definitely was. Let's talk about the absolute tank that with Chalobah can do everything. Looked unbelievable. Chalobah looked very good. I think that's a very smart free signing we picked up. And I mean really smart free signing. Generally, I actually think that's a really smart deal. And for me, if that is the deal of the transfer window, then fine. I'm okay with that. He looked brilliant. Also, you want to ask Mike about training stuff? He got some of the new training gear in, and he said it's really good quality. Ian and Craig, how are you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Also, I had it earlier this week that somebody's like, am I the only one that when I watch Jake's videos, I go, hello and welcome? And I've had like a couple of people do that. So let me know if you're one of the people that like know where to do it. Chalobah's main event would have liked to see more. I would have liked to see more of him, but I think we probably just not risked him because he's not had a full pre-season with us yet, like everyone else has. Which one's my lighting controls? I want to turn that one up, and I want to turn that one up. There we go. That's better. Chalobah was. I'm looking. It's lucky it's not on the live stream with you, Punk. I'm in 20. Are you in 2008? 2016. Are we keeper top? We don't look like two things. Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, I do like the kit. I prefer this shirt to the home shirt, and that's a rarity. I like an away shirt to a home shirt. There's something about the home shirt fit doesn't feel right to me. I just don't know what it is. Also, I've put this on a mic on. Please tell me if this is better than me holding it all the time. I've been playing around with setups and stuff. Today, I had an incident where the internet got knocked out in here, and I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't work and the Wi-Fi wouldn't work. I think I figured it. I think it's the damn PC I got off Jack. But hey-ho. He's not here to defend himself, so yeah. But yeah, it was a good run out. I thought they played some good football. I thought Gassama and Masaba looked good. A lot of people didn't notice, but it didn't go unnoticed by me. Svensson Ingolson, what a midfielder he was. He gonna play that role that we had in Luongo, where you're missing when he's not there. He did so much battling in that game to win the ball back and get us going again. He was a little dynamite in midfield. It was really good to see. And also got back and tracked back well. I'm now less worried about the style, but more worried about booking the... yeah, I understand that. I am slightly worried about that. But that's where you get cover. That's where this week coming, I think you're going to see things really ramp up again in the transfer window. I think when you look at the way Danny does transfers, it's interesting, right? The ball pinged into the bottom today. Jan Volley was a striker dream too. Yes, he was. But I think for me, one of the things that got me in this whole game and how we looked setting up, remember when we had the situation... my man of the match was Pierce Charles, for me. Pierce Charles was man of the match for me. He pulled off some cracking saves. Some of the saves he pulls off were fantastic. Followed by Chalobah, followed by Ingolson. But for me, it's got to be Pierce Charles. He just looks solid. Also, pinged the ball for the cross by McNeil. I'd imagine if we had knew who was doing. Yeah. The late tackle I'm putting down to pre-season, not yet. Yeah, I agree. And to be fair, they're quick side. They got caught a couple of times. But we managed to show that we're good at getting back into position. That's the thing for me. We show we were good at getting back into position. We showed we could get everything going again. And that's the important thing. If you can get back into those setups that you're in, makes it so much easier. So when you're out of that position, the thing that I noticed when we were on a break, we go to 4 at the back, and sometimes we go on a break and we go at 3 at the back, and then as soon as we're defending, there were 4 at the back. If you noticed, a lot of teams now in modern football don't have one set formation. It changes. Yeah, we still need to strengthen midfield, definitely. Midfield was the place where we still looked the poorest. I'll admit, up top, we didn't look much better either. We had a lot of good chances. I am starting to think Smith doesn't fit the idea of how we play either. Smith was one of the ones who looked really uncomfortable at times in that first period. Not holding the ball up well, seemed to try and get there. I think Smith really struggled today. Mike, I'm just going to make you a mod, mate. Because you're always there. Yeah, we do need to update in midfield. I think there was times we were a little bit overrun at times in the first couple of periods. He played Palmer there a little bit, and I think if Palmer's going to go there, he's going to remember that role again. And I think it's been a while since Palmer properly played centre mid. We need to strengthen defence, strikes or drum strikes. Blues under new manager do similar back 4 turned into back 3 with the ball. Larding right or pushing to the pet thing. It's the world football. Football that I copied. Yeah, it is. It's one of those things that football has changed a lot. I did like the tweet that someone put. Sick, can't wait until Pep buggers off. I'm sick of going to League 2 and watching her play out from the back. What happened to hooping it long to a big man? They're not wrong in that sense, but he had changed the style of football, and that happens all the time. The style of football changes. It always had done. And I just realised I didn't tweet that, did I? There we go. We have now. Also, people, what do you think of the new thumbnail art I'm doing? So I'm starting to think the new thumbnails that I'm doing stand out a lot more. So if it's an away game, an away preview, and maybe an away debrief, it's going to be the bright orange. If it's a home one, it'll be the blue. I'm hoping it stands out a little bit. I think this team that you saw in the 2 second halves of 30 looked like your first team kind of thing. I like the new thumbnail, makes it stand out more. Brilliant. Because I was struggling to... I've been trying to make them stand out for a while, and it's taken a while for me to figure it out. But thanks to Lee from Goose Creative, helped me out a little bit with that. If you need any work doing in that sense, go to Lee. He's amazing. If I can find his thing, I'll put it in. But he's really good at what he does. But the thing is, for me, is I think the second half were our first 11s. For me, they were the first 11s you're going to see. It was your Beadles, it was your Windassers, it was your Jamal Lowe. Olaf looked very sharp, like really sharp. You come back to the UK possibly tomorrow or Sunday. You get another week's worth of training in you. And then you get that game out of the way with Palmer Testimonial, which should be brilliant, by the way. And then we're there. We're then there. It then starts. The real part of the season starts. And it feels like it's not something that you dream about or you're preparing for. We prepare for it. Kobashi is someone to look out for with talent. Definitely is. FWFC 1867 really is a good player. Look smart, look good on the ball. I'm not worried about him being one of those players who'll get knocked off the ball either. He looked decent. It's not like Masaba Gassama. Masaba and Gassama, though, I will point this out now. Whatever they've done in pre-season, it's been immense. They look so much fitter. The whole squad looked fitter, to be fair, and stronger. And this is something I think we had issues with last season. We didn't have the stamina in a lot of these boys to go week in, week out. The young lad who played at can't remember his name, looked comfortable. Was that Gabrielle? Or was that the other one, mate? Gabrielle, I thought, struggled at times in the first 2 sections. So yeah. Beadle, Palmer, Iorfa, Bernard, Logasama, Bannon, Ingleson, Masaba, Smith, Cads so far. Cads were good with the pressing. Pato was good as well. Pato was very good at times. I also think, for me, McNeil played some really clever ball going forward. McNeil range of passing was what actually stood out for me. The way he was trying to get people in. Once he had it, he was waiting for a forward to go forward and make a run. And he didn't quite have that with Smith. I felt like everyone realised Danny was staying and felt they had to be proper fit. Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. I think Danny doesn't take no prisoners either. But if you actually look at the backroom staff, look like they put a bit of fitness on, such as what's he called? Henrik. Henrik looked like he got fit. It looked like everyone set the standard. It's nice to see a feel-good factor again, Glenn. It's nice. It's nice to see people not fighting as well. There has been some mental rumours this week with Iniesta. God knows who started that one. That is insane. We spoke about it a little bit on the live stream, but there were some people who weren't in the live stream itself. Paveda. Let's talk about Paveda a minute. I am gutted he hasn't signed, but at the same time, if they keep him fit, they got a cracking player on their hands, and he can do well. It's the big if, and I wonder if we've gone, look, we're only willing to offer you this because of your injury record. And I wonder if they've gone, well, we want this kind of thing. And I wonder if we'd only given him a 2-year deal with an option of a 3rd, where he got a 3-year deal with an option of 4. That's very, very risky for a player who is a bit part player now and again. Like I said, if they get him fully fit, he'll be amazing. And I say good luck to him because I really did want him to stay. I think he'll do well for them. They just got to keep him fit. And that's going to be the issue. He's always had that thing of needing to stay fit. I've seen some Man City fans say that he does have a bit of an attitude. Some Blackpool people said his attitude can be an issue if it's not well managed. Twice in 6 months, Paveda messed us about. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. Like, we wanted to buy him permanently. They didn't want to sign a deal permanently because they were scared that we were going to get relegated. We had a deal agreed with Leeds for like 1.4 million. It was all agreed, and the agent went, oh, I think you're going to get relegated. Can we just have a loan and see how it is? And then if you stay up, then maybe we can sort out a deal. Like, there was someone close to him saying that we messed him about and stuff. But at the same time, if you were really wanting to come to Wednesday, you would have tried your best to get a deal done and hammer things down. Yeah, the thing is, he wasn't on, I think he was on, not on great wages when he was at Leeds. I think Sunderland have put the wages there, they put things. And the thing, he looked like he put a bit of timber on during the summer. His interview with Sunderland, his interview with us, they're 2 different players. They're like really 2 different players. He doesn't look excited to be there. And look can be deceiving, but he looks, I don't know, there's something about his body language saying that, okay, I've got this move here, but it's not where I want it to be, kind of thing. And got to be careful of things like that. Players can have a tendency to rear their ugly head in things like that. And I think he's a player you've got to keep happy. If you don't keep him happy, I don't want to say he's a player that might sulk and throw toys out the pram, but I think he's a player you've got to look after to get it right. I think Danny did want him. The thing is also, people have been saying about why we've not done any business while we've been in Germany. Danny has about 2-hour conversations with people. No, he doesn't get in that Sunderland team, does he? He's not fit enough. He's the only way he gets in that team is 2 months down the line. And I'm going to say you're probably not seeing him till I'm going to say October. Because he's going to take him off. Heard a rumour about Fader, something to do with sell-on fee. Correct me if I'm wrong. Could be, mate. It could be a sell-on fee issue. That wouldn't make sense, though. Why would there be a sell-on fee issue? Is it, you mean us putting a sell-on fee on him? Because he won't be from Leeds because he was a free agent. Sell-on fee in the January window. Probably could be something. My mate who's a Sunderland fan reckon he's the replacement for Jack Clark because if we want him, so he's the replacement for Clark. That makes sense. If you're replacing him for Clark, that makes a lot of sense. But he's a downgrade on Jack Clark. No offense to Pervader, he's a downgrade on Jack Clark. For me. It's a good deal if you keep him fit. If you keep him fit, it's a cracking deal. Is it just me? Are you very excited? Is it me? Is it just me, or are you very excited? I'm very excited for the season, mate. I'm excited for the season. I'm excited for the transfer window to be done. I won't lie. I'm kind of excited for the international break when we got the England game because that'll be my break in the season. Because I haven't stopped since we finished the season, and I always stop around the September point and wait it slows down. Danny will be ruthless. If persuaded too much, no, move on. Same with every player. We'll like Ugbo, but if it's too much, move on. Winning, need the winning mentality and on and off the pitch. I agree. The thing is, people made a big deal about the Pervader thing with Ugbo comment, and I think Ugbo might have thought Pervader was staying. The issue I got is you got to get this Ugbo thing sorted this week. This coming week, get Ugbo done and dusted. Put it to bed. One way or another. We're either signing him or we're not. Get it done. Yeah, Doak are interested. We're interested. I believe at one point Sunderland are interested as well. That could be a big blow if they take both our targets off our hands, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the idea of. The added advantage we got is he wants to come back to Wednesday. The issue we got going with this one, with Ugbo, is this. Troyes want close or near damn it to 6 million quid, apparently. Now, Ugbo is not a 6 million quid player. He's just not. A lot of people said they're scared that they're going to turn into Bordeaux. I don't see that because they're backed by the City Group, who own Man City. There's also got to think they just got 30 million off the City Group for Savinio. They got another 6 million to another player in Olympique Marseille. I think he's going to Birmingham, mate. I think they've already agreed a 6 million fee. I think he's already set to sign for Birmingham for 6 million. I don't think that one's happening. Ask John. Me and John had a conversation about this. The usual fan base kind of has a meltdown when we don't get players we want. True. Reckon it'll be around 3.8 plus add-ons we may get him for. That's not a bad shout. If Troy wants 6 million, we should bin him off immediately. Thank him for what he did. That's the issue though. The player got a little power here as well. The player can turn around and go, well, I want to leave. I want to go there. So you're going to have to figure it out or I'm going to stay in your box. Kind of thing. They got money to spend though, Glenn. Birmingham have got money to spend and they're spending it. The thing they've got to do, they've got to make sure they don't do a a Portsmouth when they had Paul Cook. Fulham don't want to sell him by the sounds of it. Blue and the player want the thing, but Fulham are playing hard for because it's getting close to north of 7 million. Jesus. I'm going to say the only way that deal happens is if they set 6 and then you have to pay another 6 if you get promoted or in add-ons. That's the only way I see that deal happening. And if you actually look at what's going on in the world of football, everybody ain't doing cash deals anymore. Everybody's looking at doing deals where they can spread payments out. The world of football of paying a huge amount up front is gone. They're all wanting to do it in staggered payments. And I think, especially for the Prem, they're all crapping themselves over FFP now. I suppose Birmingham are planning to turn to champion and do well. And thing is, they're building a championship club in League One. They're trying to. But they'll struggle. I have seen some of their fans get quite big-headed already, John not being one of them. And I don't think they realise how tough League One can be at times. It depends wisely. Really good shout of it. They will have the tag of Moneyballers FC in terms of it, but I think if they do well, they'll bend it wisely. They'll do okay. They're doing everything right, but on a Wednesday point of view, we were looking at Soy Kabah or Kabah Soy. I can't remember how you say it. He's been linked with West Brom, Sheffield United, and us. I think he's around 1.4 million. He's about on the same record as Ugbo. So I think his was 8 in 17, where Ugbo was 7 in 17. I watched them the other night versus Rangers from seeing, I think they'll romp League One. Yeah, but the romping League One and then they're getting going and seeing what other people do. I understand what you're saying, mate. There was a lot of people who thought certain clubs who would come down in the path would romp it, who were bent big, and they haven't. It's how they manage it. It's how they do it. No worries, mate. How you doing, Jamie? Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for joining for the watch along earlier. Oh, you have a good evening at work, mate. Don't work too hard. I wish we could still have done that planning when we were... Yeah, but we couldn't do it in League One, could we? First season, we had a transfer embargo. Second season, we tried it and we luckily got to playoffs. I say luckily because we nearly blew it. We couldn't do that in League One. From a Wednesday point of view, we'll end up finishing between 12th and 6th. I'd take that. You know what? I'd take that. There's a lot of people who want to finish around 10th and 16th. 10th and 6th. But I'd take that. I 100% take that. Progression. You want the progression. And then you improve again and you improve again. The more you do that, the better it is. 46 people watching. Like some people, I much appreciate it. Surely staggered payment won't affect PNS. They're just helping cash flow. Nothing to do with annual losses. Not sure if you ever... Well, look at how many clubs are selling like players. Look at how many people are selling players, young players to other teams to make PRS. Look at Nottingham Forest. They just got Elliot Anderson from Newcastle. Newcastle did not want to sell him at all. They did not want to sell him at all. They wanted to keep him, but they had to sell him for PNS. A lot of clubs have him. Never saw the live stream as I was at work. We have much. Did we have much up top today, mate? Smith struggled. McNeil looked lively. Gassama and Masaba looked fantastic. I thought Jamal Lowe had a good couple of chances as well. We looked good. We did look good, but it needs to improve. Not as many shots as you'd like, but I think today was more about trying to get the passing lanes and just building up from the back. One of the things that did show in one of the halves that we did, we're definitely needing to get another midfielder because we still look light. But apart from that, we're decent. I tell you something, if they get May and Stanfield, that's insane. Don't think if Dante comes in May, we'll start. Ian and Daniel, hi, mate. I hope well. Also, Daniel of 18 Dapper It's his birthday today, so go take him Dafford's channel. Go wish him a happy birthday in one of his videos. He's one of the co-hosts of the 72 Review Show, and it's good. Best not make a prediction for every season because anything possible. Thing is, I don't like predictions. I generally hate them. I'm not a fan of doing predictions, like predicting the league or stuff like that. I personally hate them because you get idiots that come at you going, you're going, oh, you said we were here and we were here actually, so you know nothing. It's like, yeah, but that's what a prediction is. You're predicting early season. Like, I've seen people predicting where they think they're going to be when the transfer window opens. And I don't get that. I thought we played well, mate. I thought we did very, very well. It's been good. It's been a good one. Good run out for them. To say we got it back to 2-2, really good. Worko is in another stream, Ashley. He's promoting Fallout London at the minute because the game he voice acted in Fallout London's out, so he's doing a promotion thing on that on someone else's stream. Seems we all touch our top 10 form, so progression is to be top 6. True. Our last 3 or so seasons, we've done everything on freeze and low, but mainly. But when you look at one promotion and one relegation gate plus a rebuild, it's got to show other clubs around us that you don't. Yeah, true. Have to fend to do well. Can have a great season by just bending on wages. True. Only predictions I will make is Burton will do the double over us as we've never beaten them. Burton are a stupidly good side at times. 44 people watching, 32 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. Burton was already our bogey team, to be fair. They always just had a knack of playing against us and knowing what to do. It was always annoying. I hated playing Burton. Generally hated playing Burton. Was not a good one to play against. Yeah, I just generally didn't like playing Burton. But we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting because I reckon you get Ugbo and an attacking mid in this week, and then you go from there. I think you'll start seeing loans from the Prem start coming in, and I think a lot of them are going to be in the midfield position. I just don't see them being anywhere else. Let's just have a quick look what's going on the Sheffield Wednesday hashtag. Make sure I've not missed anything. Look. Just want to make sure we've not missed anything on the Wednesday hashtag. Just to make sure nothing's changed or anything like that. You never know. Oh, for God's sake. Twitter is such a crap app since Elon taking it over. Just completely knackered it. Pitch is looking very good. Wow, pitch is looking amazing actually. I don't know if I can show this. Let's see. Yeah. There you go. Pitch is looking solid. I think Bernard needs it. Yeah, I agree. Hard Tottenham lad who was on loan. Yeah, he's gone to Barnsley, mate. I will say sounds simple, but I think a lot of next season depends on that number 9 position. Yeah, I agree. It goals we're missing. Yeah, he gone to Barnsley on loan, mate. What do you think? What do you reckon to WrestleMania in London? Been needing to do for a while. We've been needing to do it for a while. WWE needed to do that for ages, and Vince was the one stopping it for me. Yeah, I seen Kabay linked again. Did a video earlier. According to reports in Spain, we're in talks for it. Now, a lot of people went off the deep end and went, oh, that means we're not getting Ugbo. Now, I still think we need someone. 2 streams in a day, smashing it, lad. Cheers, Tom. Thank you very much, mate. I'll be honest with you, the watch along nearly didn't happen. I did it last minute. And, yeah. But here's the thing for me, right? I reckon you get Ugbo in. And I think you need another, right? You do need another coming in. You can't just live off Ugbo. You need someone else. So that's why the other lad makes sense. Now, they both have similar records in the championship. I'm just checking here just to see anything. I'm just trying to check to make sure nothing's popped up. I don't think so. But Masaba and Gassama look very good again. I also think Gassama's going to do really well. I have my heart set on Ugbo. I'll be good if we don't get Ugbo, a lot is going to be, they're all going to turn their heads again and go, well, look what Chansiri's doing, kind of thing. You on about, yes, we are on about Soy Kabai. Yeah. Yeah, him. Sheffield United, West Brom, and apparently us are looking at him. Is it just me or Pervaded Cat Directors have been blown out? Yeah, it's been really blown out of proportion. I think it's a bit bad, Lily White Boy. I think people are finding an angle of something. It just signed on a Wednesday. That's all it was. It was not a dig at Wednesday. I didn't say. Jake, if they were coming, I think it would have been... No, it's not. Right, here, Leon. It's nothing to do with Wednesday. The Ugbo deal is all to do with the other side. Our side are pretty much set with what we've gone to do. Terms have already been agreed with him. We've already agreed terms with him. The players' side's agreed. We're having to... The reason it's all going Pete Tong with Ugbo is Troyes are holding out for this magic number they want. And they think they're going to get it. And they might do. It's nothing to do with Wednesday. Like, everyone keeps going, oh, why are we not signing him? Why not sign? We signed 9 players. People are acting like we haven't signed anyone. We signed 9. I don't think it's the case that it might not happen, but the transfer window and how we're trying to do something, I would rather Wednesday not be bent over a barrel trying to get a player in who wants to come than overspending and then having to go and pick up scraps again. I don't think it's anything... Yeah, you can say that, mate. If you put a bid of 3.8, they might agree. They might have a situation where they run out of time with people trying to do it and they might go, yeah, we have it. We're not going to pay their price, though, mate. I don't think we're going to pay their price, and I don't think anyone else is going to pay their price. I think people will move on to different targets. There will be a massive meltdown if we don't get Ugbo, I agree. Will Cost, as he's on fair wage at his current club, we were after him last summer and they offered silly money, did they? Fair enough. We're starting to talk with Kavara Club, yep. I want him here too as well, but I don't think anyone gonna... If he goes for something like 4.5 to 5 million, would you say he is a 4.5 to 5 million player? Because all they're going on is looking at the goals he got last season. You know, if he hadn't scored those goals he did last season to help us go up, they're not looking at 6 million for him. Like, generally, they're not looking at 6 million for him. If he doesn't do what he did last season, they're not looking 6 million for him. He's a 3 million player at the top price, yep. I think they were on 3.8 plus add-ons to take it to 5.5. See what I mean? It's that mental thing. The what they want and then the what we're willing to try and give to them. If they want silly money, Ugbo will hold out until the end of the whole window, hoping someone panics and pays it. I agree. Ugbo currently not training with them either. Ugbo is not doing any pre-season work with them. He's not in France. He's in the UK. He's already left. If it doesn't get sorted by the end of the winter, surely a season loan with obligation to buy 4 million will do. Yeah, but even if you do that, you won't be able to use it until January. I'll be annoyed if we end up paying more than 3 million. If we spend more than 3.5, then we better be looking elsewhere. I'd love to have him here, but for that price. Thing is, we don't know what we're able to do. This one could go till the end of the window, where people panic, like John said. And if you actually look at what Danny said about Pervader, we stick to our principles of what we think is right. Those were the words he said. The move has got to be right for the club and the move has got to be right for the player. And we stick to our principles. Danny's not stupid. Neither Kevin Beadle. Like, here's the thing. With Kevin, with Ugbo, he was fourth choice when we got him in January. Like, he was literally fourth choice. And the problem is, you couldn't agree a deal with Troyes back in January, like a loan to buy kind of thing, because they thought they were going to be staying up. I will be annoyed if we don't get him. But at the same time, I think if people melt down over it and throw the book at DC, I don't think it'll be right. There's a lot of what he's done. Thinking 3 to 4 million over 4-year contract suddenly doesn't appear as a huge figure on the old FFP sheet. You would hope it probably to sell him for more with a couple of years. I think the way they will like it is if we did a deal plus a sell on, and maybe if we got to prem some money, then that's the kind of deal I think they want. They don't. This is the thing. They technically don't need the money in terms of it. If fans got their own way, they'll be signing Ugbo, then that'd be it. The thing is, the Ugbo thing's interesting. Where's he gone? Hang on, something so he just moved or like that. Oh wow. Huddersfield Town are willing to send Welsh winger Sorba Thomas to Nantes on loan. Interesting. I would have thought he was decent for them. But yeah, the Ugbo thing's annoying because we all want it. The player wants it. That's the bit that's annoying me. Is the player wants this. The player wants to get this deal done. And I don't want a player to like do the player power thing. Go, well, if you're not going to let me go to where I want to go, I ain't going to play all season. Don't register me, because it makes him look a bit shit. When in theory, all the player wants to do is make the move and get what he wants. If we overspend, could we're nowhere near to FFP. We ain't anywhere close to FFP, mate. FFP not an issue for us so far. Last couple of seasons we've been okay. Last season we didn't bend a lot. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be the same kind of thing with the Wilt deal. It's going to take a while and then happen all of a sudden. You just hope we can get Ugbo in, trained and ready, because we're going to need him. We're going to need him to hit the ground running. Well, Scott Hogan needs a club if he don't... We were linked with Scott Hogan. A lot of people turned him down, even me. We're still linked with that Scott Wright as well from Rangers, which is interesting. I think Plymouth want a loan, and apparently we want him. Goals last night for against Birmingham as well. Looked decent. I also wouldn't sleep on Duncan Maguire. I still think there's a part of the club that would like Duncan Maguire as well. So don't sleep on that. And especially with them knowing that he does not want to sign a contract at Orlando. He does not want to sign a deal, and it looked like Blackburn Rovers completely shot the load with it. He was their best player the other night for Rangers, I thought, but they weren't great, I won't lie. Yeah, so he told me they were really good last night. Hi fella, I hope you and family are well. Just joined, unfortunately, been out and about. Good result for evening, Gavin. How you doing, mate? Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Thank you very much, pal. Family good. Little and Steven, youngest is enjoying half term. Wife is asking when she's going back to school. And I'm just pottering it along and I'm getting distracted by stuff. I kind of got into a really bad ADHD fixation with Nerf guns, and there may or may not be a motorized minigun turning to my house tomorrow. Yeah, I kind of got into them, which ain't a good one to get into because I know it's toy, but I like, yeah. Let's not go into it. Yeah, mine got 5 weeks left. I know somebody who was in the chat at lunchtime was like, mine break up the call today. I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, hello. Forgot, for fuck's sake, I forgot about Maguire. He's well off my radar now. Could get him for 3 million, exactly. Not proven, and I think people would hate to spend 3 million on a not proven, but at the same time, you could still go watch him. That was worse. Because he's going to be in the Olympics. Is anyone bothered about the Olympics, by the way? I think I'm going to watch some bits of it. I used to watch it all the time with my nan. Grandma. But wasn't allowed to call her nan. You used to get hit. They're not hit, but like back of the hand. But yeah, it's going to be interesting what we do. We're nowhere near finishing this transfer window. Let's be honest with ourselves first. No, not bothered. Boring. Maguire and Ugbo. Oh, that would be an amazing part. Maguire, Ugbo, or Ugbo McNeil. McNeil would be good. 0 hype for the Olympics. Yep. Quick game of one. I am not too bad, mate. How are you? Saying used to watch it all the time with my nan, but this year can't be off. Yeah, it's lost. It kind of lost. I don't know. It's lost the appeal to me. Kind of thing. I used to watch F1 with my nan as well. Usually watch the 100 meters and a few of the short distance final, but about that. I normally watch the triple and long jump. I watch all the throwing events. Archery I will watch. But that's about it. And so, most of the running. Let's not forget right as well. Yep. Ian into Biden, mate. Hope you're well. Oh, I know that I don't know nothing. Just give me a moment. Oh, that's all right. Just checking something. No surprise in the athletic. Yeah. I tell you what, I did used to play though. If anyone used to play international track and field, I used to break my fingers on that. I used to watch boxing. It was good set up for upcoming fights. The football and the rugby sevens has started already. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. Maguire's in the US team, so it'll be interesting. I'm tempted to watch it just to see what's going on with him. If we do look at him, because he's either going to Italy, Belgium, or England. The part of me just still thinks he's not going to sign that deal at Orlando. I think he wants that move. And if he's going to get that move, he's going to have to do it. 40 people watching, 38 likes. Get those likes up, people. By the way, do you prefer this setup for live stream, by the way? Because if I can get this to work more often, I will do. One of the plans is to get another camera. Not the same camera I've got, but the same make. And just have it sat on a tripod ready to go. It would be handy. Let's have a look. Football. Love that shirt. Lowe's happy with no sponsor, because unless it's a very cool design. Thing is, I like shirts, no sponsorship, but I don't like it in a financial point of view because we lose out on money. I used to love the Olympic, but BBC Sport, Happy Clappers stuff put me off for years. US got battered off by France, didn't they, the other day? First game, wasn't it? Yep, it was. What do you think about Pervada Sunderland? It would have, mate. They'd offered him 4 years. Good luck to him. Wasn't our player. He doesn't look best pleased to be there. And at the end of the day, they're going to have to wait for 2 months before he's fit, because he's not fit yet. And the problem is, they throw him in straight away, he's going to hit that hamstring again. He looked like he'd had a good holiday. He looked like he put a little bit of weight on. I don't know if that's a different style of play. But at the end of the day, good luck to him. He seemed gutted he didn't get the move, but that's football. It happens. You say international track and field and just made my finger twitch. I played the yeah. Oh god, the amount of times I loved that game. That and Alien vs Predator was 2 of my first games on the PlayStation. It was awesome. Ollie, yeah, he's gone to Left Palmas, the same club we're looking at Soy Kabai from. Ironically. And people are like, oh, he's gone, he's left them and stuff. Yeah, he was always going to. Do you think we'll get Dembele? Dembele's interesting because Bolton are looking at him. Apparently Bolton are about to get him, and if they do, don't go mental if they do. That's all I'm going to say. Do not go mental if Bolton get him. It's not worth it. Because at the end of the day, he had an excellent season in Blackpool. And it may be a case he thinks that's his level. Kind of thing. I'd like him to come. Don't get me wrong, I'd love for him to come. But I'm not 100% sure. Oh, they are losing to Fiorentina at the minute, Bolton. Fiorentina doing a really weird tour of the UK. I like it. They're getting ragged about a bit, apparently, by Fiorentina under 18s. Oh dear. Can't believe we could lose out to Bolton. It is what it is, mate. It all depends on what people are willing to pay and stuff, and how it goes. Bolton are trying to go all out, kind of thing. I'm sure Danny had got plenty of irons in the fire. This is the thing. I am not worried about what happens, because Danny has shown that him and Kevin and thing are great. I think we're playing Preston as well tonight. Yeah, I think the under 18s are playing Bolton. I think the full team are playing Preston. Have United signed Harrison begins from Posh? Yeah, I don't think so. No. I think they're waiting. United have got an interesting one. They need the takeover to go through. Them having to lose Bogle to leave was a big blow for them, like a massive blow. And I'll be honest with you, hard want to take that one. But a lot of them are not happy about that, because especially Hamsam with Wilder, he looked very peed off. He's doing his best Beaker impression again. Both squads are mixed. Moisey Keane is playing for them again. Ah, nice. Let's hope this takeover and they can go through. I had this thing. I don't want it to go through, but at the same time, it sounds like they need it, because financially, their situation doesn't look great. Outside looking in, I don't know the ins and outs. I'm not a Sheffield United fan, but it don't sound good. I have to say, I enjoyed the media covered the Al pre-season. They've done well, haven't they? They've done really well. Charles, man of the half, played blind. He did indeed. Hope to see you next week. If you're going to Parma, Potato match, I'm not going to the end game till after my holidays in September, and catching up with my uncle called there over from Canada. Nice one, mate. That's nice. I hope your uncle enjoyed the lights of Sheffield. But yeah, I'm seeing what I can do about the Parma game. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing yet. It falls on a niece's birthday, so I may have to prioritise that. So we'll see what happens. Well, I will prioritise my niece's birthday. I will be prioritising my niece's birthday, but we'll see what happens. It all depends what time that is. If it's late, I might be able to do it. If it's not getting out jump, but we'll see. If I don't do it and they stream it, I will do a watch along again of it, kind of thing. That'll be what I'll do instead, and then I'll be able to sort if it's at the right time, kind of thing. I won't lie. We got 9 players in. Seem to remember the last time the Blade came down, there was some sort of doom. Yeah, they went second place and they're very strong. They are very strong. They were doom last time. For me, I don't understand how you don't get a takeover of a club while you're a Premier League. Because surely that's more attractive to someone just to buy a club straight in the Premier League and then it's done. They seem to have the same thing we have with their owner wanting a certain price, and then keep either moving the goalposts apparently, or things that are happening. The takeover for the Blades have been with the EFL for a number of weeks now. And months, and it seems like they're trying to do the due diligence, and it's just not going where they want it to. Yeah, they are still very, very strong, and they'll get a good team, and Chris Wilder will get them playing Chris Wilder football. I do feel like this is Chris Wilder's last throw of the dice, though, in football, in terms of up there, because other than Sheffield United, he's not done well at Middlesbrough or Watford, and had to go back to Sheffield United. So it's interesting. 10 with re-signing, but he don't count though, mate. He technically don't count. He does count because he's a free agent, but he doesn't count because no one counting it as a 10, but you are correct in the sense that he technically was a free agent, so it was a 10. You are correct in that. But no one counts it as a 10 because it's not a new player transfer or stuff. It's just a player redoing terms of a deal. But you are technically right. I will admit you are technically right on that one, but no one counting it as a 10. Even though technically they should. So look, I'll just check something. What? Not chat. Oh, that chat doing that. Oh, thanks, the Olympics. Chris Wilder, Dr. Business. Yeah. I think we will see more signing during the last week of the window. That when the yeah, I agree. I agree, but I also hope they are done quickly. I don't want them to drag on. The last thing I want them to do is drag on. Don't let them drag on, and I'll be happy, kind of thing. For me, could be going crazy, but I feel like us and United are the most polarized teams in a neutral predictions, maybe. And if we do go get loans at the end of the season, I want them to be done quick. Phil Peaker Jones. Yeah, that's good one. 36 people watching, 42 likes. That's decent. We're doing good numbers today. Really good numbers. I enjoyed it. But I think for me, get a centre forward in, either an Ugbo or whoever. Sort out the midfield with a couple of maybe loans on the Prem. And maybe another defender. The issue you've got is some players are going to leave. Right, need some food. Have a good weekend. Have a good one, John. Thank you for joining, mate. Thank you for joining for the watch along earlier and for today. Top 10 would be amazing. Oh, yeah, it would. It would be progression. And that's all we're looking for. We're looking for progression. Have a good one, John, mate. And it's progression. That's all we're looking for. And if we can get progression year on year, then great. Top 10 would be amazing. I just read that. We just got to make sure it's right. And that's the thing. Making sure everything is right. I was at work and I had no idea what you were talking about. Yeah, sorry, yeah, you were working. See you later, John. I'll be intrigued. Do you know what comes with top 10, don't you? Go on. Go on, Glenn. 2 strikers, 1 mid, and 1 or 2 CDs. Central defenders. Oh my god, my brain went to the actual compact disc. Oh, my brain dead. Top of the pops. No, I'm excited for the season, but I'm also a realist that realise that it's gonna take a while for these two lads to gel. Something went majorly wrong at Bordeaux for Troy today. So does that mean they want? No, they don't. Right. Bordeaux went terribly wrong, yes. Troy's are owned by the City Group, who are Man City. They're never going to be put in that situation, kind of thing. They're not going to be put in that situation. City Group had just given them 13 million for a player. They are not short of cash. For them, it's getting players off the books. They've got 30 million in. They've got 6 million in. Hang on, let me have a look. I don't know if I'll be able to bring this up on here. Let's have a look. Let's just go to... It has been a long day, mate. It's been a very long day. I'm not going to be long before I'm finishing, to be fair. But I'll keep going for a little bit longer. I'm enjoying it. They're in Champion National. Troy's. Go. Right. We've got Troy's up here. I want to just have a look at their current transfer season. So, currently, departures they've made around a sum of 31 million. They got 25 million euros for Savinio, 6 million for Mando Baldi. They just let 2 play go for a free transfer. The total market price of the departures is about 66.5 million, and all of them were like end of loans that had happened. Yeah, they're not short of cash. The club itself is same about with us. Let's see if I can do this. Hang on. Let me have a look. It might not let it because it's a different thing. But we'll see. Tell me if you see that. I can't. No, it didn't work. Give me a minute. Hold on. Well, I can't available. Okay, that didn't work. What I tried to do didn't work. It wouldn't let me do it, and I don't know why. Okay, weird. I'll fix that for next time because there'll be a way of me able to do that. But the issue I've got, right, is that we need to be generally a little bit careful. It's like saying, oh, Troy's this, or they could be the next Bordeaux. They are quite... did they drink without it? I only heard the Bordeaux. You know what? The Bordeaux thing is a shame because there were some really good players at that club. They used to get good... they used to always get really good Brazilians in. I think Malcolm was a player there. And it just shows you where if you overdo it in football, it can completely knacker you. Why did that not work? And why will it not let me press that? Let me just try something here. Because that's going to bug me now. Right. I am still here. I'm just going to try and see if I add this in. I am still here. You can still hear me. I just wonder why the display's not working. If device is not connected. Move. This. Play capture. Okay. Aha, there we go. Go to this. There you go. That should be working. I can't say this though. So yeah. Toys. So this is Troy, 23.8 million. Have a look. All departures. Yeah, they 25 and 6 million. That's what they've done so far. There you go. There we go. Worked. Nice one. I like to work in the end. It should have worked. Did that not work again? Oh, bollocks. Oh, well. I'll fix it. It'll get fixed. No, black green. Something flickered for about a second. Right, I'll fix it. I'm trying something new. I'm trying a different system. This isn't my usual setup that I normally use. I'm trying to change things around. I'll fix it. Don't worry. It's something to fix. I should still be back now. I wonder why that's not working. I'll fix it. We'll get it fixed. You got the idea though. No black green. Okay. I'll figure it. I may even hook the iPad to it again and do it that way. That's how I've done it in the past. But yeah, it's, you know what? Let's see what happens. We are, what, 2 weeks away from start of the season? Is it 2 weeks? So, is it 2 weeks we're away from it? Technically. Hey, DC, how you doing, mate? Not 9 days. 17. It was 17 yesterday. So that's 16 days. Are you not counting weekends? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's 16 days till our season starts, right? And you know what? I'm ready for it. I think we're all ready for the start of the season now. Let's not hit that in my head. I'm ready for the season. You're ready for the season. Can't wait to get the same feeling as last season. Know what the manager is capable of. Yeah, that's the thing. We know what can happen, but we'll see what happens. The testimonial is next week, yes, and that's our last pre-season game. Once the season starts ramping up again, you will get your previews, your manager interviews, which I need to figure out how I'm going to do the press conferences. They may be an issue when we get back to October time. I'll figure that one out. Don't worry, because mate, the season has always started on the 3rd of August. It's always been then, but the Euros have set it back by a week. I mean, that's why you're thinking 9 days could normally is a lot earlier. I think the Euros have just sent it a bit further back. The previews will be back. The debrief will be back on a Monday, so looking forward to that. We'll probably have a debrief on a Thursday as well. If we have a Wednesday, Tuesday game. If it's a Tuesday game, it's a Wednesday night. If it's a Wednesday game, it's a Thursday night. Friday roundup won't be going anywhere. I got a couple of watch-alongs sorted as well. Going to my first ever game, 44 years old. Got myself to the nice one, mate. That's a cracking game to go to as well. That'll be good, mate. You'll enjoy that. I'll see if I can get to that one, actually. I'll see if Jack's about. We might go to that one. When is the weapon? What's that noise? That's my fridge. But I am going to leave you on this one. I've been streaming for about an hour and 21 minutes. It's been a good stream this has. Thank you everyone who came to the live stream at 12. Random side PSA. I spoke to the ticket offer today, and season tickets are being posted out next week. Oh, nice. September 12:30 kickoff. Great work today, Cheerpunk. Keep dreaming big. Bye all. Yep, I'm going to go off. I'm going to spend some time with my other half. Go watch the live stream watch along from earlier. I think you'll enjoy it. I've got some video planned for tomorrow, so be wary. If you are a member video, EAFC 24 video is going out tomorrow. I'm filming more to getting that finished. Beta's out soon. I might not be able to stream it, but I will be doing a talk about it as well, so we'll get on with that. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.